Welcome to the Alexa Ring Home Surveillance Drone, the latest innovation in home security. Now you're totally safe, and a giant megacorporation is watching everything you do and selling data on you and your family. Welcome to the future.
Oh, never mind me. I'm just an autonomous drone run by the most powerful and richest ruthless corporation in the world. Now you should watch what you say, and remember, I will report you to the police and create databases we sell the highest bidder. But if you criticize me, I'll have your social credit score lowered and may even have you permanently detained. So watch what you say.
Well, the real-life supervillain, Jeff Bezos, the richest man in the world, has outdone himself. With his Alexa system for many years, they're on record listening to you even when you don't activate the system and using the data to manipulate an algorithm that is attached to your name in a psychological file. And of course, 2 weeks ago, Jeff Bezos hired the former head of the National Security Agency, the big spy agency, to help now come and run Amazon. Imagine if the National Security Agency asked you to put a flying robot in your house that watched you. You would say you're completely insane, plus that doesn't exist. That's something out of a science fiction movie. But no, it's true. As of today, Amazon, with no previous announcement, has come out with their new Alexa. It's a little hub that watches and listens to you that you talk to, that also launches a Matrix-like drone that flies around your house when someone's supposedly breaking into it. But here's the problem. Jeff Bezos openly supports defunding the police. Jeff Bezos also supports abolishing the Second Amendment. So he doesn't believe that the drone will have its right to call the police and have them respond, and he doesn't believe you have a right to have a firearm to defend yourself from the robber breaking into your house. No, he's not selling you this because he wants to keep you safe. He is rolling out a cashless society, driverless car grid all over the world where 5G is on every road and can control his cars and his drones. He admits he wants a system that will take over all normal human, industrial, and farming activity. You know, he already swallowed up 20 years ago the publishing industry and devastated it, ruined it. And now he's swallowing up transportation, robotics, shipping, everything. And now Amazon is censoring more and more books, more and more titles, more and more information, just like Apple, just like Google, just like Twitter. And when you talk about Apple and you talk about Google, they're helping keep millions of Muslims, Christians, and Buddhists rounded up and kept in slave labor camps building widgets for Apple, Google, and others. But out of all the supervillains, ladies and gentlemen, Jeff Bezos is the most aggressive. I mean, talk about supervillains. His side hobby is having submarines find rocket parts from the Soviet and US space program. That's just his hobby. He's building a clock that will last, he thinks, millions of years out in the middle of a US desert, and he believes he's going to basically be immortal. But what I know is this. They have proven archaeologically that Troy existed thousands and thousands of years ago, before the time of Christ. And Troy was a civilization that was invaded with a big, beautiful Trojan horse they thought was a gift, and they brought it in and soldiers were inside. Well, this is the same story of what brought down Troy. Who would bring in a megalomaniac, richest man in the world's robot, because it's supposedly going to fly around the house and spy on intruders and criminals, when he supports the Marxist, Leninist, George Soros organization, Black Lives Matter, and he supports the defunding of the police. No, this is the new digital police force that big tech's rolling out to enforce its global social credit score, and it's incredibly dangerous. 1984 had nothing on the reality of 2020. And as Amazon leads, so goes the world. Get ready for Facebook, Twitter, Apple, Google, and all of them to come out with their own little surveillance robots that watch you in the house. But they're not a police officer that lives in your house. I wouldn't want that, even though most cops aren't bad people. These are mindless, programmed machines that follow the orders of their controllers and report back only what they want reported back. So remember that now in thousands of cases, Alexa systems put out by Amazon are being used in criminal cases against people who they were spying on in their own houses. Remember that next time you bring one of these Trojan horses from Jeff Bezos and Amazon, Apple, Google, Twitter, or you name it. I'm Alex Jones reminding you we've got to demand our rights and freedoms. We've got to demand a pro-human future, or we're going to be overwritten by the globalist technocrats who believe the end of humanity is here and are pushing a post-human world. God bless and good luck. This is your last chance to get 8-pack Power Stack, and I'm really bummed out about that. It started out as a sleeper product, but the people that did order it loved it and started reordering it. They spread the word and it became one of our best sellers. But because of the COVID supply chain breakdown and because there's 13 different formulas in 8-pack Power Stack, we are unable to secure it anymore. This is the highest in AM/PM pack system you're going to find, where you take half the pills in the morning, half the caplets and pills and gel caps at night. It's amazing. I don't have time to go into everything that's in it, but this gets people to remember to take it, and that's why it's having such a great effect, because the stuff in here is absolutely amazing. So it's your last chance to get 8-pack Power Stack at InfoWarsStore.com. It's 60% off and free shipping. That is at cost. For all of you that already support InfoWars, we're passing these savings on to you. Get your 8-pack Power Stack now while you still can. Last chance to get it, InfoWarsStore.com. 8-pack Power Stack, 60% off and free shipping.